What's up, everyone? It's Oxlove. I've done a lot of tier lists recently, and this is my tier list for main DPS right now in Genshin Impact 2.2, 17th of October 2021, right just after Tartag banner. And for the last tier list, which was support, like, I had a script that I read off. This one I'm just going off the top of my head. But before that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Even click the little bell for when I upload a new video. But nonetheless, we'll start off by putting Toma and Albedo down here, because Toma isn't out yet, and I still don't have Albedo, so I can't talk about him. Kujasara as a main DPS goes in C tier. She's okay. You wouldn't use her as a main DPS, but you can use anyone as anything, right? She's okay. Kea as a main DPS, A tier in my opinion. His freezing is godlike. He's really good if you build him right, especially on an FTP account. And you can Kea bridge, right? He's pretty good. Myrna, I put her in B. And I'll think about that one later. But for now, she's in B, because that's where I would put her. I haven't used her much, but I've used her enough. She has pretty good damage for a while. You wouldn't really use her as a main DPS, but she would be pretty good. Hu Tao is in S+. She's one of the best main DPS in the game. She's amazing. Enough said, right? And her rerun is coming up, so like, cop her if you don't have her. She's really fucking good. Ganyu, better than Hu Tao. The first best main DPS in the game. Really fucking good. Her rerun's probably going to come in the next patch, so it is what it is. Fischl, I'm going to put her in C tier next to Kujasara. You wouldn't use her as a main DPS, she's more of a sub-DPS, right? Or a utility character where you just use Oz. But she's pretty good. C tier. Diluc, S tier. Because Hu Tao is better than him. If it wasn't for Hu Tao, he would be an S+. Razor. Now, in my last tier list, a lot of you complained that Razor was too low and he was in C tier. As a main DPS, he's probably going B for me. He wouldn't go in C this time, that's as an overall character. As a main DPS, he's probably going B. His DPS is pretty solid. Kaching. S tier. Very good if you build her right and can be built in multiple ways. You can build her as an Electro main DPS or a physical main DPS. And she's good at both. She goes in S tier for me. Eula, S+. She can be built like a fucking truck. She's so damn good. Really fucking good. And she goes in S+ for me. Yanfei, B. She's alright. She's pretty good, but she's aight. I don't care. Sucrose. C tier? She's alright. At C6, she's higher, but like, I'll put her in C. Not great as a main DPS. Sub-DPS maybe, but like, she's a support, in my opinion. Venti, you could build him as a main DPS and he'd be pretty fucking good. Put him in S tier. Maybe S+. You fucking S+. He'd probably be fucking solid. Amazing. Yoimiya, S next to Diluc because Hu Tao exists. Zhongli, if you build him as main DPS, he'd be fucking insane. S+. Kokomi as a main DPS goes in B. She does pretty good damage if you build her correctly. Jean as a main DPS goes in S. Her healing is insane. She does a lot of animo damage. Put the fucking Jade Cutter on her and let her rip, dude. She's insane. Diona as a main DPS, put her in C. She's fine. Xingqiu as a main DPS, put him in B. He's fine. Zhao was a main DPS, put him in S+. He's pretty fucking good actually. He's nuts. Zhang Ling is a main DPS, put her in S. She's really good, but I wouldn't use her as main DPS. Tartag as a main DPS. put him in S. Just above Zhongli. Not Zhongli. Just above Diluc. I wouldn't put him in S+. Because you have to have him in high constellation to even make it kind of possible. Ayaka, she goes in S+ here. Chi-Chi, Y. Just stay in D. Sayu, stay in D. Barbara, stay in D. Bennett, move to C. He's not good as a main DPS. Kazuha, S. Because you wouldn't build him as it, but he's fucking nuts if you do. Klee, A. That might piss some of you off. But it's my opinion, that's where she fucking goes. She's pretty good. Alloy, you go in B. You're like a poor man's version of Ganyu. Lisa and Amber, you stay here. Rosaria as a main DPS, you go in A. Because you're pretty fucking good. And your titties are huge, dude. Chongyun, C. I don't care. Ningguang's a main DPS, you go in A. Noelle is a main DPS, you go in C. Actually, no, you go in B. Beidou is a main DPS, go in A. Baal is a main DPS, you go in S. You wouldn't run her as a main DPS, you would run her as a sub-DPS. But she does pretty good damage if you do that. Anima Traveler as a main DPS goes in C. Geo Traveler as a main DPS goes in C. Electro Traveler as a main DPS goes in C. They're all about as good as each other. They're not really any higher. So the rundown for my main DPS tier list for 2.2 so far. Don't earn, haven't played enough of. Terma, not in the game. Albedo, I don't earn him, so I can't comment. But probably be like here. D tier, Chi-Chi, Y. Sayu, it could work, but why? I'll bump Sayu up to C. Barbara, D tier. Lisa, D tier. Amber, D tier. Xinyan, D tier. C tier is Kujasara, Official, Sucrose, Diona, Bennett, Chongyun, Anima Traveler, Geo Traveler, Electro Traveler, and Sayu. B tier, let's put Mona in A. Yanfei, who's about as good as Klee, but Klee is better. Razor, who's probably like up here, pretty good. Kokomi is definitely B. Jingcho is B. Alloy is a poor man's Ganyu, and Noelle is also in B. A tier is Kea, Klee, Rosario, Ningguang, Beidou, and Mona. S tier is Baal, Kazuha, Tartaglia, Diluc, Ymir, Kaching, Jean, Zhangling. And S plus tier is Ganyu, Hutao. Ayaka goes above Eula because she's nuts. Those are the three best DPS in the game. Eula, Venti, Zhongli, and Xiao. Maybe you'd put Tartak there, realistically, but these three would be S plus tier, but they just don't make the cut, in my opinion. Complain if you want. Remember to like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Leave me nice comments. Leave me hate comments. Feed me. Subscribe. Click the bell. Go follow all my socials and my Twitch below. And tell me in the comments, who is your S plus here? And who is your D tier? I'll see you guys next time. Peace.